Hello there, one and all. Raziel here. Happy holidays to one and all. I've never intentionally done this, but for this particular movie, I'm going to give this quick, unbiased review. I'm not a hardcore Star Wars fan, but I do enjoy the story, at least the way it started. This right here, I'm going to let everybody know what I thought of the movie, how I feel, but as far as to go further in depth, without spoiling anything for people who intend to see it, who haven't seen it yet, I will wait a few weeks until the movie's been out, or maybe even close to when it leaves theaters, before I give a full blown talk about it, which obviously will include spoilers, but by then everybody would have seen it who wants to see it, and maybe we can start up a discussion because I have some questions. But that's for later. For now, about Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, I didn't hate the movie. I realize I've been saying that a lot about movies lately. Maybe we'll talk about that another day. But as far as The Rise of Skywalker, it had plenty of moments that I enjoyed. As far as the story as a whole, it seriously left me wanting. And I'm sure most people have pointed this out as well. The nostalgia is everywhere. I don't hate that. I love nostalgia. And, I got a kick out of seeing certain moments going, oh, that reminds me of this. Oh, that reminds me of that. Further discussion on that later. But it is clear that this movie was meant to be a lot longer than it was. Which is saying something because it was already 2.5 hours long. By the feel of it, they're probably going to pull Lord of the Rings, at least I hope. When the movie comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, what have you, it's probably going to be a full-blown 3, if not 4-hour movie. Wouldn't be surprised if it would be longer than that, because there are certain moments through here that once something happens, once a twist is revealed, or once you realize the whole meaning of everything, I just found myself sitting there thinking, okay, we missed a lot of steps. Clearly, at least I'm hoping, clearly things were chopped out for running time. Because if that's not the case, then this by far is not a great movie story-wise. Visually, it is a beautiful movie. I dug the lightsaber fights, of course. I'm always digging those. But as far as the character development, well, good thing we had the first two movies, despite whether you liked them or not. That way you understood who the majority of the main characters were. But there are certain moments, quick glimpses here and there if you were paying attention, where you see things happening and you sit there and wonder, okay, that's fine, I don't care, but who is this person? Why is it so significant that I need to see that? Is what it is, whatever. The one thing I will give is something that the way they kind of explain the Force now is definitely a retcon compared to the the first installments, episode 1, 2, and 3. I prefer it so much better than the midi-chlorian excuse, but for me, it's practically the Avatar state. I'm not hating on that, but the thing is, they start the movie off with Rey practically pulling an Aang in the Avatar state, so in truth, if that's how the Force is going to be explained for upcoming movies, spin-offs, or whatever, I'm all for it. There's really nothing much I can really say right now because I don't want to spoil anything. So for those who wanted to know, if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, go see it. Because you just want to see how it ends, see what the finale is. If you just love most of these actors, oh yeah, with Billy D back, granted, he didn't do too much, but I ain't gonna lie, given his age, I'm not surprised. But I enjoyed every moment that he was in. Oh, this definitely has some main emotional moments. There's one in particular involving Chewbacca. It won't be the one you think, but there's one where just that moment, it broke my heart. I actually, you just wanted to give the guy a hug. Aside from that, it's a shame some of the side characters who seemed pretty big in, The Force Awakens and even in The Last Jedi, seem to have been pushed aside for this one to focus on only a few. Which, again, story-wise, I could understand, but there's so much you could have done with these other characters. Again, That's just my opinion, my unbiased opinion, because I'm going into this movie as somebody who just enjoys good movies. Not as a Star Wars fan. I'm not going to sit there and say this was better or that was better. Just, this movie in itself was decent. It's just I wouldn't be surprised if there is a lot missing that hopefully comes back later. One can only tell. So, as I was saying, if you enjoy Star Wars, if you enjoy these actors, then definitely go and see it. If you have no interest in Star Wars whatsoever, you're probably not watching this video. But if you are, thank you. If that's the case, I would definitely say check out Star Wars The Clone Wars, the TV show, not the movie. Maybe you're not into animated shows, but trust me, if you want to know more on how the Star Wars universe works without having to go through the entire extended universe, that's a thing. If you don't know about it, trust me, look it up. Some insane characters there. Definitely, excuse me, definitely watch the Star Wars Clone Wars show, and that will at least bring you up to speed for episodes 4 through 9. Just saying. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Happy holidays to you one and all, and I will see you all again very soon. Sorry I've been gone for a long time, but hopefully that's going to change quite soon. Take care.